Unimaginable.
Irrepressible. Roy Jones.
Let's go.
Let's go to ring announcer Michael Buffer for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. From the Rose Garden here in Portland, Oregon, Square Ring Incorporated and Jordan Brand, a division of Nike, are proud to present the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed light heavyweight championship of the world. Brought to you in association with Dennis Hobson Promotions and sanctioned by the Oregon State Police Boxing Commission. Executive Director, Mr. Jim Cassidy. The 3 judges assigned to ringside scoring this bout on the 10-point must system will be Gus Mercurio, Omar Mintoon, and Jack Woodburn. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action, Jay Nady. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with dedication to the victims and heroes of 9/11/2001, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white with red and blue, and officially weighing in at 174 pounds. His professional record, an outstanding one, consisting of 32 victories, including 19 knockouts, with only 1 defeat. Tonight, he comes to the ring ready to shock the world. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Steel City of the UK, he's the pride of Sheffield, England, the former WBC International Champion, former European Champion, and 2-time British Commonwealth Champion. Here is the WBC #1 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world, Clinton Woods. And fighting out of the red corner, wearing navy blue and officially weighing 174 3/4 pounds. Since being named the best boxer of the 1988 Olympics, he now has a professional record of 46 victories, including 37 knockouts. His only loss, a disqualification, avenged by first-round KO winner rematch, places him among the elite in boxing history as a man to have defeated every opponent he has ever faced. And he is the consensus pound-for-pound best boxer in the world of the past decade. From Pensacola, Florida, the 4-time world champion, former middleweight, former super middleweight, and the 2-time reigning, defending, undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Okay, guys, I want you to notice that the ring is a little bit uneven here, so you might want to walk around here. Also, I want to take a minute to clean up all this mess that came down out of the ceiling. So I want to send you back to your corners. Do you have any questions? Belly button to hip bone. Good luck. Yeah, I need someone to help me clean this shit up.
Large size confetti cluttering the ring. Someone could slip on it.
You know, it's strange that Roy Jones doesn't have any sweat on his back. chest is pretty dry. That could be an opening if Woods is ready to take it.
Part of Roy Jones' genius is that he creates such low expectations for serious competition that virtually anything that happens can surprise us. What will it be tonight?
Well, in his last fight against Glenn Kelly, he earned kudos by knocking Kelly out with his hands behind his back. You may recall him putting his hands behind his back, grabbing the ropes in Miami, and then literally popping off the ropes with the one straight shot that dumped Kelly on his back. Round one begins with Clint Woods trying to do what he said he'd do and swarm Jones. Now he feels Jones' speed and power for the first time. Got to be a shocking experience.
With his long torso, you wonder whether he's vulnerable to a body punch, Jones having stopped several opponents with body punches.
He's going right after Roy Jones Jr., getting him up against the rope. What you want to do, go to his body, hit him one shot at a time. Don't try to finish it all in one round.
When we met with Woods yesterday, and he said, I'm going to swarm Jones, I'm going to attack him, I'm going to go at him, I looked at him and said, you know, Glenn Kelly said the same thing. And he said, yeah, but that's not Glenn Kelly's style. Glenn Kelly's a boxer. He was trying to do something he can't do. This is all I do is swarm people. So maybe he will do better than Kelly did.
Well, if he does swarm, though, that will leave him open for Jones's fast hands and combinations.
He's going to get picked apart by Jones's fast hands at any distance. Woods got in a right hand there. Sneaked it through Jones's guard.
It's going to take Jones a moment because he didn't come out warmed up enough.
Yep.
He's going to catch a lot of shots until he gets warm.
Stop! Stop! You keep your head up. Box.
Michael Moorer was dry against David Tua in Atlantic City a few weeks ago, and he was gone in the first round as a partial result. Jones with a big left hook.
Many fighters have come out determined to do what Woods is determined to do, but soon enough, as they catch punches like that, they lose their will to come forward.
Jones pot-shotting Clint Woods. Woods resolutely pressing forward. Bangs Jones into the ropes and lands one to the body.
Is there a spot of blood on Woods' nose?
That's 10 seconds.
Hard to say. It could be just that it's red.
Might just be an abrasion.
Beautiful work. Way to work. All right. Body attack is working great. Way to look to that body. Way to work. Everything's working good.
That's on my back. My left
Vaseline
shoulder.
on his back.
My left shoulder.
Don't work inside. Yeah? That's good. Drink. Drink. Pretty much.
One camera on the
Yeah.
up here. One camera.
Be first, don't wait, okay? When you get him on the ropes, that's when you work. Doing good. Doing good. Be a little more work.
The left hand that has separated Roy Jones from most of his opponents.
His ability to feint his position, or opponents out of position, his leading with the left hook. Does a lot of dazzling things in there. Round one, Jones 17 out of 38, 45%. Woods 7 out of 32. Jones mostly power shots, of course. Now Jones seems to begin to warm up and throws punches more frequently. Suddenly decides to jab.
One thing about Jones, you can't worry about what people say about your opponent. When you're in with a fighter like Woods, you better try to get it over with. Don't try to create 12 rounds of trouble for yourself.
I asked him how Woods compared to another previous opponent who was tall, Julio Gonzalez. Said he didn't think Woods was quite as strong as Gonzalez, but that he might take a punch better. And Woods is able to swarm Jones against the ropes and land a couple of body shots. So already Clinton Woods has done more than Glenn Kelly did in Jones's most recent fight.
Woods is making a mistake by stopping and thinking. You just allowed Jones to operate too much.
It's an interesting thing. As gifted as he is, Jones doesn't customarily throw a lot of punches. So if you force him to throw more punches, if you take him out of his rhythm, maybe it'll gain you something.
You got to stay busy. Keep your height. Woods is bending down a lot right to where Jones punches are.
Is that where Woods wants the fight to be?
That's where you want to keep the fight. When Roy Jones is against the rope, he doesn't throw any shots at all.
Hand speed. Jones popping on Woods' face. Woods' hands perhaps a little faster than Jones expected them to be.
That's 10 seconds.
Big shot to punctuate the round by Jones. Best punch of the fight. Tune in September 17th for the next edition of Real Sports with Brian Gumbel. We'll bring you the story of former professional jockey Randy Romero, now suffering from kidney and liver failure as the result of years of unnatural methods of weight loss, a problem alarmingly common among jockeys.
After I finished, I ate it. I just went to the bathroom and threw it up and wouldn't leave it in my system very long.
Real Sports. Nothing is out of bounds.
Here you go. A little Vaseline on my hand. Okay. Put a little Vaseline on.
He showed us the left, and here is that right. Those are not heavy punches, concussive punches, but they are punches.
In round two, Roy Jones threw 27 jabs. Not sure we've ever seen him throw more jabs than that in any one round. He only landed 2 of them, mostly sticking the jab out there short of Woods' face. Overall, Jones 16 out of 56, 29% in that round. Woods 11 out of 47. Big left hand by Clinton Woods.
Sometimes an empty gun shoots.
This guy's determined. Hard to fight guys who are determined. Talent means nothing.
He is not psychologically overwhelmed the way Glenn Kelly was, that's for sure.
Sometimes they say ignorance is bliss. Now Roy Jones starts to open up to the body. He realizes now that this guy's going to take a shot. He's going to take body punches, pecking here and there before you go to the head so much.
Straight right hand, left hook to the body. Jones always has that habit of staring his opponent's chest down, even while landing punches upstairs. Jones's quickness and speed allowing him to pot shot Clinton Woods. Working a little harder than Roy has been forced to do in many of his fights.
This is where you can really start to hurt that right hand if you're not careful how you turn it over properly. The guy's got a strong chin, and he's going to take a lot of right hand. Woods.
Jones lands a big uppercut. Woods keeps coming. Jones lands the uppercut again. Left hand uppercut painting Clinton Woods. Woods can take a shot. Rips Jones with a left hook. They trade punches along the ropes. It's a real fight in Portland.
Jones showing he can fight off the ropes as well as in the middle of the ring.
There's something about all of the good fighters coming from England now.
Lead right hand by Jones momentarily stunned Woods.
Woods got to be careful. You just can't let Roy Jones keep hitting on you round after round. You got to move your head some.
Left hook lands flush. Roy Jones's right eye is swelling above the eyelid. I think Jones might have caught him with the left hand, might have caught him with the thumb.
10 seconds.
Big right hand and a left to the body, and the left to the body doubled Woods over. He is hurting as he goes to the corner. Woods trying to catch his breath. He was bludgeoned by that body
shot. You don't like it in close. Come on, breathe up. Come on. Come on. Push out. Push.
Low blow, all right. Is it okay?
Low blow, yeah, low blow. It's a low blow. Low blow. Yeah.
Right?
Referee. Then keep him up. He's hitting you.
That wasn't low. It's not about it.
Field time.
No, sir.
Hey, Clinton, relax.
Okay. Try to set it up again. If you hit him big to the body, come on back up to the top. Come on back to the top.
Is Jones fighting off the ropes, seeing that Woods is covering his head up, coming underneath. And there's that body shot at the end of the round. Remember earlier we said that with his long torso, that Clinton Woods may be vulnerable to just that kind of punch.
Swelling continues above Roy Jones's right eye. You heard him talking knockout in Jones's corner. Harold, how do you have it through 3?
Okay, Jim. 3-0, 30-27, Roy Jones Jr. Glenn punching, but most of all, ring generalship. I mean, you hit him, you get out of there, and that's what Roy's doing. Changing direction, cracking him with jabs, with hooks, with right hands, and moving. Beautiful ring generalship by Roy Jones.
Now the combination's landing fast and furious for Jones, who seems determined to get Woods out of there.
Woods made a fight for himself now. He really put it on Roy Jones early. Now Roy Jones realized he's got to fight this man.
Well, now we'll see whether Woods is different from some of the other no-hopers and whether he can come through these barrages, through this fire, to maintain his aggression.
I think he's already proven he's better than most of the no-hopers, just with his determination to make a statement early.
Well, a lot of them have tried that, Jim, but they haven't been able to sustain it in the face of Jones's virtuoso combinations.
That time Woods protecting his body, so Jones goes upstairs as Woods' guard comes down.
Oh, Woods is starting to box now. Something hurts.
The crowd applauds the game Englishman. Showing a bit of spunk with his feet before that barrage on the ropes.
Rose Garden holds 17,000. They had reportedly sold 12,000 tickets as of 2-3 days ago. It does look like a very healthy crowd in the house.
This is a big crowd.
The traveling Roy Jones show has done well in various parts of the country from coast to coast and border to border. Never. This is one of his
chicken.
He's doing his Gamecock stuff now, and that's because there's a cut. There's a cut
in the center of Woods' face.
Yes.
Right between his eyes, there's a cut.
Can't tell if it's a dangerous cut with blood coming into his eye.
That was quite a round. That was quite an exhibition by Roy Jones. It brings a smile to the face of George Foreman, who appreciates showmanship.
And a good punch.
Listen, it's only a nick, all right? Listen, because you're waiting.
I'm trying to. I can't get it.
Yeah, well, use your jab. Let's get your jab to get you in. All right, double the jab, move the feet, yeah? That's why you're not using your jab. Yeah? Yeah, the jab will get you in. It's only a nick. Pass. Come on.
Deep breath. All right, beautiful strategy, baby. Just keep doing what you're doing. Here it comes. Don't change nothing. Don't change nothing.
Come on, let's sharpen up in the mind. It's tiring, but when he's doing like that, he's waiting. Yeah, come on. Keep it
Come on,
relaxed.
up.
Nice relax.
Keep them face popping.
CompuBox numbers for Jones in the fourth round. 34 out of 60, 29 out of 41 power shots. That's landing 70% of your power shots. He was painting Woods in that round and produced that little cut that you saw on the bridge of the nose, or on the upper part of the nose, just inside of Woods' left eye. Another big left hook, Roy Jones.
Now, that's a job for your corner of Woods. What do you tell a guy to do?
You told him to jab.
All you can do is maintain your aggression.
I don't think he feels like jabbing.
And everything he does, Roy Jones is waiting, and he seems to see and counters it.
Jones really knows how to get distance from opponents where the opponent can't reach him, and with his quickness he can reach the opponent. Only on the ropes does he seem vulnerable at all.
Whoever fights him got to realize that he got to stay on the corner.
Jones believes that he hurt Woods in the body again.
He did indeed. Woods is smart. You beat the aggressor, but he's not afraid or ashamed to run when you have to.
Woods is semi-staggered by the body punishment.
Keeps his game face.
Big left hook. That's the kind that pops your eardrum.
That's when you got to keep your height if you would. Don't bend your waist over.
Woods is hurting. Took a straight right hand shot right in the mouth. Jones grinned at him.
This is a more spirited and consistent performance by Jones than we've seen in some of his recent fights against fighters the caliber of Woods.
It was a must. Woods came out and made him fight. Jumped on him, embarrassed him.
Caught a left hand that time.
Yeah, it's a mark of Jones's greatness. And Woods is a lot better than a lot of people thought, so it's become a considerably more impressive performance by Jones than we might have expected.
You saw one that Roy Jones did one of his Gamecock gimmicks with his foot, and Woods mimicked him.
10 seconds.
And he'll pay for the mimicry.
I'm not going to say that Woods is better than many of his recent opponents. He's just been more willing to accept the incoming.
That makes him better.
All right, baby. Bow down. Bow down, and we're looking good. All right, shit. God damn, Sam.
Come on, Merc. Say what you got in the first round, baby.
Okay. I'm going to get it. I don't want to scratch it. Okay. All All right. Everything looking good, baby. I don't want you to change nothing. Just keep doing what you're doing, okay?
Hello.
Okay.
You feel all right?
Give me a word.
I'll show it.
Yeah.
I'll show it to you.
Yeah. Listen, Clint, fight him. Just fight.
He's good.
Forget boxing. Tuck up. Take it to him. Yeah? You've got to work the body and then through the middle. Come on, yeah. Come on. Pull him.
I know.
Pull him.
Pull him. Got to pull him. He ain't got it on him, he can't eat that.
Yeah.
No, you don't. Doing well.
Come on, mate. You're doing well. Come on. Come on, Clint. Pick yourself up.
What I'm seeing in Woods' eyes is, yes, he's going to go out and keep trying, and Roy Jones may not be able to put him away, but at some later round, Woods may have to retire.
But in the 2 preceding rounds, CompuBox found Jones landing 59 punches to only 7 for Woods. And that prompted Woods' trainer, Ian Alcock, to say, forget boxing. Which is something they could have said to him 2.5 months ago.
And that's the one thing Jones is afraid of. He goes out of the country somewhere and he wins a fight and it goes 12 rounds and the judges, who knows how they're going to vote.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that, George. All 3 judges in this fight are not from America. And wherever he goes, he'll have neutral judges.
You better believe it, Larry.
Well, Larry's point is quite well taken in the sense that the judges are Gus Mercurio from Australia, Omar Minton from Mexico, Jack Woodburn from Canada. You could be badly vision impaired and you'd still be able to score a Roy Jones fight.
Yeah, but that's not the way it goes when you're away from home. You got to get those fights over with.
And you wonder how much of this Clint Woods is going to want to take. Because now it's batting practice, and now Woods' manager, Dennis Hobson, throws in the towel.
His manager knew his fighter and knew that he would stand there and take it all night long. And so his manager wisely stopped the massacre.
Very good call. Yeah! Very impressive. Dennis Hobson from the scrap metal business. Got into boxing a few years ago and made the right move there, stepping up onto the apron to protect his fighter.
And I wasn't aware of those judges being international judges. Roy Jones knows you better get out there and win it like that. Larry, you better understand, that's why you'll never be a good boxing manager.
I don't know. Winky Wright fought 12 times in France and won every time.
George, Larry's not here to manage him. He's here to mismanage him so we can see good fights.
There you go.
In the 6th round, by CompuBox numbers, Jones landed 21 of 31 punches. And that closed the show because during that time, Clinton Woods only threw 2 punches, didn't land either. That was enough to show Dennis Hobson that the humane thing to do was to protect his fighter, and he did it decisively.
The reason that Jones had an opportunity to look so good was because Woods came to try to make him fight.
It was
he
a good
came
fight.
to try to win.
Absolutely. All credit to Clinton Woods.
Good fight.
Clinton Woods went in there and did the best he possibly could. And after a while, that just brought Jones up to a level where he gave the fans a tremendous show.
And it was a show indeed. Body shots, jabs, right hand, left hand, hooks.
Lead with the hook, lead with the right hand. He can do just about anything.
Crosses his leg when he goes forward after you.
There's Dennis Hobson over there on the corner of the apron. And that's the moment at which the fight was stopped. And now let's go to Michael Buffer with the official particulars on the decision, or on the stoppage.
Ladies and gentlemen, at 1 minute and 29 seconds of round number 6, at the bequest of the challenger's corner, referee Jay Nady calls a halt to the bout. The winner by TKO victory and still the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
Final CompuBox numbers. Jones landing 101 more punches, throwing 134 more punches, doubling Woods' connect percentage. Those numbers for Woods better than a fair percentage of Jones's recent opponents have done against him. Power punches, Jones 122 out of 201, 61%. Again, Clinton Woods promised to swarm him and attack him, and at least at the outset, he did just that. Ultimately paying the ultimate price, at least in boxing terms, TKO. Let's go to Larry Merchant with Roy Jones.
Thank you, Jim. Congratulations, Roy. Were you determined coming here to the land of Nike where you work to put on one of your more spirited performances?
Yes, I was. First of all, I'd take this time out to thank God for blessing me, giving me the opportunity to come out and do this. God is so wonderful to all of us. Everybody in Pensacola, Keon won, Maine won, Gabe won, the whole crew won tonight, baby. But yeah, I thank God for giving me the opportunity to come here, put on an excellent performance like I tried to do, because being with Brand Jordan and Nike makes you want to come out and give them a good name, and hopefully in the future other people will see that boxers can do other things besides fight. They can be good representatives.
Woods was very, very courageous. He kept coming at you. Did you expect that? And did that give you an opportunity to do the things you do best?
Yes, it did. I expected him to come. I told you yesterday at the pre-fight meeting that people saying this guy's a bum, but this guy had a big heart. You know, skillfully, he's not my level.
You said he was a bum.
Well, I didn't say he's a bum, but I'm saying people say he was a bum. I didn't say he was a bum. I just said skillfully, he wasn't on my level. But I never would call a guy who has the heart to come in and put his life on the line, especially facing me, a bum anyway. So no, I never called him a bum. And I told you the guy was very spirited and he had a big heart. And sometimes, if you're not conditioned, that heart will overcome skill, speed, and everything else.
You put on a big show before the fight. Give us your reasoning. Is showmanship now going to be more a part of your act?
Yeah, it should be now, because you know what? Excuse me, no disrespect to nobody, but for a long time I laid back and tried to argue about people fighting, about the money, about making a big fight, and I decided now, you know what? If somebody wants to fight me, there can be no one contender. We can fight 75-25. That's what the law say. Other than that, why should I be worried? Spend more time on making myself happy, coming out performing for God. God bless me with this talent. Why am I letting the critics bring me to their level to argue, you know?
All right, you mentioned number ones. Now you have a legitimate number one out there, number one in all of the various organizations. Antonio Tarver from Florida, who you fought as a teenager, 13 years old. Yep. Will he be your next fight?
Well, the only thing that would stop that from happening is a John Ruiz fight with the WBA heavyweight champ, because people want to see how would I fare. I felt pretty good tonight. I feel like if I get myself in shape, I can do that, but only for the title is the only way I would make that fight, and it had to be good. But as far as Tarver goes, Larry, I don't mean no disrespect to nobody. Again, I ain't gonna get violent like I did last time. I'm gonna stay chill from now on. But you know, I was planning to fight Tarver when he fought against Harden the first time. He lost the fight. That's why we didn't fight. I had to fight Harden.
So you're going to fight him eventually?
If the WBA don't let me fight, if I don't fight Ruiz, Tarver is next.
All right. Now, from my understanding, financial.
He lost the fight, so he lost his opportunity, but he got it again now.
From my understanding, the financial arrangements for a possible fight against Ruiz have been agreed to. What are your considerations in whether you're going to go through with such a fight?
Well, I just kind of want to see how the public is going to react to it, because I want it to be a big event. If the public wants it, then that's what I'll do. If the public don't want it, then I'll go fight Tarver. But Tarver or Ruiz will be next, that's no doubt. So is that what you're asking? Yes, I'm ready for whoever want to bring it behind to me. Whenever, whoever, however you want it, you damn right. I want it. I forgot. You know what? I was going to be nice. Forget that. Yeah, I want it. Whoever wants to come here. And Tarver, y'all just don't know. I've been wanting to fight Tarver so bad, I've been dreaming about it in my sleep. Y'all don't know. He made me mad when he lost. I bit Brooks. Didn't I tell you I'm coming for him? I'm coming to get him, baby.
Thank you very much, Roy. Thank you. Again, congratulations. Some final thoughts. Whatever the critics say, Roy Jones will one day, his bankers are very happy about him, and one day he'll march into the Hall of Fame, of course. Another thought, this is the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah. I understand it's the year 5763. It looks like we'll have Roy Jones around until at least, I don't know, 63, 75? Jim?